What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We are in year 2 of our rebuild. We won game 1 against Georgia Southern, lost to Ohio State, although it was competitive. Now we've got at Cincinnati, we're going to Nippert.
Streaming esports college football 26, college football 26, Ball State rebuild, year 2. Checkmark live online under the category esports college football 26. The uptime begins.
So, auto recruiting should be on, so I don't know what we've got going on here. So we're number 1 school, but it's a deal breaker that we're a championship contender, because we're not. Whatever. Headed to Nippert. Take on the Bearcats. Way ranked higher than us. Do they have the cool Bearcats uniforms yet? I don't think they do. Oh, they're the red ones in. Oh, wait, what? Helmet 2? Is this the one? No, they didn't add them in yet. They got their red helmets though, so let me wear those. We'll go all red. And we'll go all white.
Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
All right, so what we've been doing is offense only on this rebuild, so we'll take this opening kickoff and then we'll switch it to offense only.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Ball State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Weatherly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Oh, he got loose. Finally,
We got away from the first guy there, but ran right into the other one.
Yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. off the play fake on first down. Stands in and takes the
Oh, he
hit.
dropped it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Dumps it to the back. The short hands, it's Jackson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, didn't get there.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that
I'll take
single
the field
yard he
goal. It's on
needed
2,
on
though.
3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first point.
Let's see that the defense can hold. They do.
Ball
So,
State takes over the football and the Cardinal
still up 3 when we
offense
come
headed
back
up.
here.
So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Nice move there.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Taylor wants to throw it. And he really
Oh, he
needed to hold
dropped
on
it.
to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Bro, you were
Really
wide
nice
open.
job by the defense
Going for it.
playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Taylor wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Touchdown.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the OC?
The defense holds again.
Ball State
At the
gets
goal
it back.
line,
The
basically.
offense headed to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with
Oh,
the
he dropped it.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short
You
territory.
gotta go for it. Here,
Who
just for
knows what they're going to do?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game. But this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws into the middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I didn't set my quarterback speed so he didn't enough power on it.
He may have been expecting
that was
man
crazy
coverage, but
doing
that
multiple
time the
coverage there.
defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Taylor wants to throw it. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really
Didn't get much out of that one.
the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Oh.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Boom. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Nope.
Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Stop is made at the 36.
All right.
He picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into
Less than a minute to go. We got to try to get him in here.
36 on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
That's reeled in. It's Patel. They'll immediately call timeout.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hauls it in. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be.
I got to try to go for a TD here, right? 9 seconds left of 10 on the road.
Got it 1st and goal. Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he waltzes in for the score.
As soon as I saw the linebackers drop back in coverage, I knew I could run it.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to
Again, we're doing offense only for this rebuild.
Ball State takes over the football.
UC scored after on their first possession in the second
Their
half.
lead
So
is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking me
It's a
out.
nice play call there. You've got
Some early morning
lead. You're trying
college
to
football
keep
here
the
today.
defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have
Oh
been
no, Dias hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take
Lawrenceburg
a break to let him
kid.
be checked out. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Skips away from pressure. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's
Caught it,
back.
but 4th
He'll
and
be
2.
stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
54-yarder from
And now
here.
on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.
Yes.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth.
Ball State gets it back.
20-7.
Headed to the field. Man, how
Defense held it
comforting
in.
is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Cardinals can really
A
attack
pretty
on this
substantial
2nd and
lead
short.
here.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Just trying to sub out Dia. They have him out there. We'll take the delayed game. It's fine.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? 3rd down, kind of manageable situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw, and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that. Stuffs them on the 3rd down.
It's a 56-yarder
and
for
they're
this
running
one.
out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have... Oh, and he got a hand on it.
Oh, I got blocked.
Defense has it.
They'll probably score on this, right? Nope. Yeah, they did. We held them. That's good.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Now they'll run the draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it.
Oh, what a perfect time to toss that ball. Stay in
And he
bounds.
caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for
That's
this
game.
offense.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open.
Ball game.
Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit.
Bustin Silhouette new follow, S, Red Heart Yamstashix Red Heart, welcome. 164 followers, +1.
I am Static.
That
Thank
will
you
put the
for the
wrap on page
follow.
from here. For David
Appreciate
Pollack and
you.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of...
You just hit my FYP. I love finding new creators, bro. Ema, leave a follow if you wanna follow back. It's up to you. 100 points. Keep grinding it, don't.
No, I appreciate you. Thanks for checking it out.
Welcome to Just for Kids Gaming with That Touched Artist. Head to our website chvagaming.com for more information.
Defensive Player of the Week. 6 tackles. All right, this is the big one. How bad am I going to get blown out in this one? I'm already going to end my non-conference schedule 2-2 if I lose this, so it's fine. But it's going to be bad, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Offense only as always with this one, and we're going to Switch to our Coach Dan Casey playbook.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one.
Oh,
Welcome to the home of the
something tells me
Gators.
this is not going to go well.
Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Powell. This place is roaring.
Oh my
It's
God,
gonna
the
be
controller is
so
just
hard to
crazy
operate under these
vibrating.
conditions. Taylor wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle.
It's fine.
This offense
7
knew
yards on the
coming into
first
this
one's
game,
good.
They wanted
Let's
to
go.
try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right on the money.
Woohoo,
He's
first
to the
down.
48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got a little space.
Oh,
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
got
It's
crushed.
plays like that that'll help this offense stay
Crushed
in rhythm all
coming
game
through
long.
there.
If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's
Yes.
complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Cardinals will snap it on.
What a
first and
great
10.
play.
One
Let me get
back
outside
in
of
the
this.
backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Oh,
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll
tried
get
everything in
talked
my
about a lot
power to
unless it's
get
negative,
outside
but
there, and
they're the big
we break
component, man.
that.
They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Got him.
Working that left
Yeah.
side now. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Are they? Oh.
Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Ball State.
Touchdown.
For the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party.
Oh my, the defense held. No way.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. There he goes. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might march that down to use the Wildcat again.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, and you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Look out, he's got room. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Oh.
And the punt hits at the 6. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself.
All right, hey, we'll be right back. Give me just a second. Sorry about the delay here, but be right back.
Way to give a little start.
Sorry about that.
5.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Throws to the tight end. And
They
this
dropped
will be
it.
incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Taylor wants to throw it.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Come on, bro.
Pressure and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Make them use one of their timeouts at least.
Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4.
All right, so they tied it up right before the
Running out
half.
of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient.
They're still in it, right? It's fine.
Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Patel. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Bring in the heat. The pressure on him.
Held it too long. It's no big deal. It doesn't cost me anything.
Wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here.
I was just trying to give them time to get down to the end zone. Now I was going to chuck it.
You've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well...
All right, so down 3.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Taylor wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Weatherly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick
This one for
and
sure.
let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Going for the big play.
No, caught it.
And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, the offense is finding success
Oh,
throwing
down
this
at the
guy's
1.
way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Can I challenge that? I'm watching this replay. Like, I feel like he's in the end zone. See what with it.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Touchdown, Ball State. And that one will give them the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion.
I feel like
here,
I
David.
have to.
If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up
I have
by
to take a
more than
shot
field
here,
goal,
right?
obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I
Oh,
know.
no.
And it's taken away by
Oh,
the
no.
defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Oh,
Touchdown,
it's
Florida.
painful.
The defense putting points on the board.
How about that?
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Just whittled his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Taylor wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that kick.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not...
Down
Ball
3.
State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
No.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after he...
It sucks.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find
Almost
a way to
pulled
get
it off.
things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese, and there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus, and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Oh. I took a tough non-conference schedule. Went 2-2. Won one of them that I shouldn't have, obviously. Only lost to Florida by 3. So when we move to the conference schedule, it'll be easier for sure. Home game against Akron to start the week, or to start the conference schedule. So let's see what we can do here. They're coming in all white. So we're going to wear black. Continue with the offense only. Let's throw a different playbook at it. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's in Arizona State's playbook, but worth a shot.
Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The give to the left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was
Looks
too
like they have a lot of RPOs in this playbook.
Give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver. Taylor wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. So Akron's offense will go to work for the first time today.
They score, they score. Now we just got to come back and beat them. We got to use all 4 plays at this point.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead.
I really like my offensive line to hold somebody.
Trying to pick up a 1st down.
At this point.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Weatherly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Taylor wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Weatherly. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll try the run. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it
Big
first and goal at
run
the
there.
6. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
That's him.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had
Still down.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. The snap sets up the throw. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire.
Dude, my
Didn't put
offensive
much on
line
that
is doing
one, and it's
nothing.
incomplete.
not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lets it fly.
Just chuck it and quit.
And trying to
At
put
that
points
point.
on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team.
Down 10 at home. In a game that I should win.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Taylor wants to throw. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Might be calling a hot route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Come on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Patel. He'll work his way down to the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
They'll get that.
Knocked it right
So we
through,
get 3
showing
points
that big
there.
range from...
And the defense can't hold.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Taylor wants to throw it. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down
Anybody
to
want
9.
to catch a ball?
The offense
He
just
didn't go
has
up for
not
it.
been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can't haul it in.
Oof. Oh, I'm going to lose the first conference game of the season.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
God, he dropped it.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy,
Oh.
use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell that.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it's caught! Touchdown!
All right, let's try to get back into it here.
The great thing about spreading a defense out.
Held them to a field goal there, so I'm only down 17.
Together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh my God, my line sucks.
And knock him down back at the 16.
The defense
They've
just
all got to
simply
be
not
quick throws. I
fooled by
can't
the
even
play
step
action.
back in the
Oftentimes,
pocket,
an
5-step
offense are
drop,
hoping
and
the run
hit.
is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. Strong, firm tackle. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for space. It's Jackson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for
Down
these
17.
guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Taylor wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ball State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they...
The defense can't hold.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this...
He's got it down the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown, and how about this?
Back in it. Back out of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patel. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right down the middle. Hauls it in.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave.
No shit. That's game. Well, so much for going undefeated in conference play, huh?
This team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good...
Not a good game there. Your wide receiver gets player of the week and you lose. It's always a bad sign.
Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, home to the Central Michigan Chippewas. Looks as if we're going to have an outstanding crowd as we've got a great game in store for you. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Chippewas will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cardinals offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense.
And the ball is free on the pitch. He ran out of bounds in the end zone, and that'll be a safe.
Oh, my. We're just going to... It's a nice pitch that goes right out the back of the end zone. Down 5-0. It's a baseball score. It's fine. Everything's fine. My offense isn't falling apart.
Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Shotgun snap on third down.
What?
It's complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Taylor wants to throw it. Setting up the screens. Pass to 45. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
Nothing.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
It's a 60-yard field goal from here, so that's
4th
not
down
going to
and
happen.
3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. Drop the foot.
Oh. Got to be better than that, right? Like,
Power football with the run. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
what do my backups look like? Quarterback's not really the issue right now, but I can't stand in the pocket and get hit. So we got to roll out. He's not rolling out fast enough. He's faster than everybody else I've got, though. So
Able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
my line just isn't
And
good
the
enough.
Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Patel. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead.
Negative
Guys, let's
10
have a look at
rushing
the
yards
stats
in the
as we
first.
played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Needed that.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Patel. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his
There we
way
go.
to the house. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He fires to the left
Oh,
side.
got him.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Breaks into the open on the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Oof.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's great.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Making side adjustments here. Taylor wants to throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get him down at the 21-yard. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Thacker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. This time it's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. First half in the
All I should have done was thrown that away.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
If I had thrown that away, we get through.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
But defense holds.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Taylor wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake.
Oh,
And he was
jeez.
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Right as I
Man, it's
stepped.
easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Missed it.
And it's no good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chips.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Snap it to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It'll be a draw. And they'll drag him down. That's
And on the third.
last play of the third quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Handoff, keep working on that clock. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll try it again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hand.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Boy, did they need... Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. We are in pretty good shape with that win. Puts us at 1-1 in the conference. We'll still need some fixes here. I gotta find a way to move the ball a little bit better. 3-3. Tough spot to be in year two. Conference standings, we're going to be in the middle of the pack, probably with a 1-1 record. Yeah, because most teams haven't played any games yet. Akron's 1-0. That's the only one that. My losses have all been relatively close, so I'm not looking at a bunch of blowouts or anything like that. So we're going to have to hunker down and try to get through the rest of the conference schedule. Hopefully we can make the conference final. Got to at least have a 500 record to get an option at a bowl, but go at 1-3 Eastern for this next game. Coach Dan Casey's playbook. Let's have at it. It's got the Wildcat. The Wildcat works well for this team with the running back being as good as he is. I should have used that playbook more last year.
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Welcome to Just for Kids Gaming with At Touched Artist. Head to our website chvagaming.com for more information.
Let's go. Break. Single. All right.
The gray turf is super weird for me.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Underneath.
Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinals in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left.
No,
and that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, my line is terrible.
They'll have to boot it away for the first time
Definitely
tonight.
my auto recruiting makes my offensive line
He
better
only
after
needs
this
a
year.
sliver of daylight. That nifty return.
Down 7. Good way to start the.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Weatherly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Throw it away.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Not able to pop the big return. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Taylor's back out there.
Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Weatherly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion.
Gotta catch those, boys.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 35. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Touchdown,
Ball State.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got...
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
1st and 20.
Taylor wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again.
Oh, boy.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Ball State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pressure coming. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Taylor wants to throw it. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, these slant routes, you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time, gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished.
I'm going to go with the Wildcat
in the
here.
Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Jackson. Got room to work. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw.
You're doing an awesome job on your stream. It's super fun to watch. I'm a big fan and noticed your channel deserves more viewers. IK.
And shutting down the run game so far.
They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's
Oh,
Jackson.
baby.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise
Hey,
to
thanks
anybody.
for
If you've got
the
the lead
chat
in the
there.
third quarter and you want to keep
I just
it,
do
you
it for
gotta beat
fun,
the
like
clock.
I'm not
Best
out
way
here
to
trying
do
to
that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense
create any
call these run plays
huge
back to back.
numbers,
They are
but
trying to be physical, and they're
we
trying to
are-
stay on the field.
we're
So they
definitely
come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Horton.
oh, he's off to the races.
He has the first and still on his feet. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a
10
line,
o'clock
just all
here.
that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Jackson. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Taylor wants to throw. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab.
There we go.
and took it
Another
over
easy
the
TD.
score.
We can put this out of reach, hopefully.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Horton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to...
Oh, they're back in it, but there's only 24 seconds left.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Oh, that's touchdown.
He's
Come on, get there.
got enough
Oh.
and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Slams ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
looks like a beatdown, but it was much closer than that. Moving to next week. Who we got? Who we got? One and 4 Bowling Green. Better win this one, huh? Better win this one. This will be the last one of the stream today, but we've been going for a while, so I have to jump off and actually get some work done today.
Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese.
See if I can break one out of the Wildcat right away.
Looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Jackson. Quick spin on the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Caught over the middle. It's Patel. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On the run, it's Jackson. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
No.
There he goes down the right side, running inside the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge...
Oh.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal
Big
offense
QB fumble there.
When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again,
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He was hoping for a little more running. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down. Still looking on the move. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Everybody stays in their lane.
Gotta get better at moving the ball.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Taylor wants to throw. It's on target and complete. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the back.
A lot of pressure to score here when you're down against a team you shouldn't be down against.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some...
Into the house.
There we go.
Touchdown, Ball State.
Defense holds. I've got 3 timeouts left for 49 seconds to get down the field. Let's see if I can do it.
Taylor wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner... Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. It's caught. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. And that one will put him up here in the
Flood the other
half.
side and then run to the naked side.
Just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First and 10 for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Taylor wants to throw. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The throw. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Turning it on! Touchdown Cardinals! They move on top here in the fourth. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what
It's a big TD there. I could break that one open.
Direct snap. It's Horton. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Starts to scramble to the left. Grab behind the line. It's Weatherly. And they're able to get him down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. He's going to take off.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this
2 minutes left.
Try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Shoots it to the left. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Got it. So it puts me at 10. Defense holds with 52 seconds left. We'll take the knee.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
24-14 win puts us in a pretty good spot. We'll take a quick look at the remainder of the schedule here before we log off for the day, but so we got the dub against Georgia State, lost to Ohio State, who's now in the top 25. They weren't at the time. Beat Cincinnati, lost by 3 to number 3 Florida, lost to Akron, who's got a pretty good record. And then we've won 3 in a row that we should have won. So that's a plus. We head to Miami University next. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 games left in the season of season 2 here of this rebuild. Won a bowl game last year. So you gotta hope that we can get in the conference championship again this year after winning last year. But right now the struggle's right here. Like Buffalo's undefeated again. But let's take a look real fast at their schedule. Okay, FCS. They beat Penn State. That's a huge one. But they played FCS East twice. Like, this is just BS. Like, you're telling me that they played 2 FCS teams, beat the number 10 team in the country. I'm like, okay. But, again, we don't see them in the regular season. So, my guess is they went out. We need them to beat Miami for sure. That's going to wrap it up, though, for today's stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are 5-3 heading into the last 4 games of the season. So, I mean, one more win guarantees us a 500 record, but we want to try to make that conference championship game again. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time here in the game room.